All right, Nick, what did you learn about that guy right there?
I'm glad you're asking about that guy rather than the Chiefs because, yeah, the future appears to be right for the Chiefs, but the future appeared to be right for the '84 Dolphins when their second-year quarterback threw for 48 touchdowns, was best player in the league, and that was the best it ever got for them. But for him, what Chris said earlier is true, and it's been true really if you've been watching the last few months. If there was an expansion draft and you could have your pick of any player in the league to start your franchise with for next year or for the next 10, it's number 15 for the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. No moment is too big, and there's no throw he can't make. After being totally stymied in the first half, for the second time against a Bill Belichick defense, comes out in the second half and scores 31 points. Down with 3.5 minutes left. Has a 90-second touchdown drive to take the lead. Down with 39 seconds left. Has a 30-second drive to put him in field goal range to kick the game-tying field goal, and then just never got the ball in overtime. He is as bright of a young star we've had enter this league in 10, 15 years. He keeps answering every bell, and you saw it yesterday after a first half where nothing could get going, where he was under constant duress. He was still under duress in the second half. They still didn't have a running game in the second half, and he made plays.
He was bright, and he's grounded. For a guy that age, to be able to lead his team, to be composed post-game, knowing exactly how big the moment was, and then to be able to go out there on that stage, it didn't look like he did not get a ton of opportunities in the first half, but it just didn't look like when he did get those opportunities that the moment was too big for him.
No, it wasn't too big for him. I mean, Patty Mahomes is a star in this league. I wouldn't compare him to the Dan Marino, and one reason why is because when Dan was coming up, there was a lot of quarterbacks around the same age as Dan, that being Montana, that being Jim Kelly in his own division. Those things, and also from an organizational standpoint, I believe the Kansas City Chiefs will have a better defense than Dan Marino had. So a little hint, hint. If you don't want his career to end like Dan Marino, put a little defense. What about a little running game around them also, even though they were playing in great weather? So I believe Kansas City will support their quarterback. I believe when Dan came into the league, it was a very, very unique time with Kelly going to 4 Super Bowl, Montana winning 4 Super Bowls, those quarterbacks basically in the same era that you're playing in. I was very impressed with Patty Mahomes. I was very impressed that he didn't force a mistake given the rush and duress that he was under. This defensive front, you don't think with this Kansas City Chief team that they're going to cause them problems, that being New England. But their front seven caused Kansas City blocking assignment problems where Patty Mahomes had more people in his face, and his decision-making, I thought, was great. I thought also in trying to chase down New England, he didn't make the spectacular play. He made enough plays, and when there wasn't something there, he got rid of the football. So this wasn't a game that he was going to complete 75% of his passes. No, because he was getting rid of the football knowing, but I'm going to take care of the football. His arm talent is without question. Now his game management and what are the other things they decide, because there will be another team that will take Tyreek Hill out of the game. What do they do then? And I think absent of a running game, they miss Kareem Hunt in this game more than any game that we've seen since he was kicked off the squad.
See, to your point about the defense, about the Chiefs needing to address the defense, Football Outsiders had this number. It's jarring. This was the third game this year that Patrick Mahomes has trailed in the fourth quarter, led a comeback drive, only to have his defense then blow the lead. It took Tom Brady 211 starts for that to happen to him 3 times. It's happened to Patrick Mahomes the first game against the Patriots, the game against the Rams, and the game against the Patriots again. So the 2 Super Bowl teams, Patrick Mahomes trailing in the fourth quarter, led his team to the lead, and then the defense could not hold it. That's the bitter and the sweet of this season for the Chiefs season. The sweet is that he could do it. The bitter is the defense couldn't hold it.
I thought the ultimate compliment was after battling with Brady, eye to eye, toe to toe, throw for throw, play for play. Tom Brady in the euphoria of, I'm going to my 9th Super Bowl. What does he want to do? He don't want to go to Disney World. He tells his people, I want to go to Kansas City's locker room. I want to congratulate. I want to see Patty Mahomes to his face, and I want to congratulate him before I miss this moment. So we should recognize who Patty Mahomes is, because the greatest football player and quarterback, Tom Brady, he recognized it after that game, after he escaped Arrowhead getting that win over Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.